Today I'm going to talk about induction. Induction describes the process of an EMF and therefore also a current being produced by a change in magnetic flux. For example, in this case, you have a loop and there is no current on it because there is no battery attached. But when you move the magnet to the loop, the change in the magnetic field will induce a current on the loop that will oppose the magnetic field. This is stated in Lenz's law, and I'll talk about that later. Michael Faraday conducted many experiments, including induction, and came to the following rule called Faraday's law of induction. This is Faraday's law of induction, and it states that the EMF induced is equal to the negative change in magnetic flux over time. Magnetic flux is calculated in the magnetic field times the area. Induction also happens when a conductor moves through a uniform magnetic field, and the potential difference in the conductor is maintained as long as the conductor keeps moving through the field. Induction is used in everyday life in, for example, GFIs. These are devices that protect the user against electric shock when they're working with the electronics. It is also used when transmitting the sound of an electronic guitar to its speaker. Another way to describe induction is using Lenz's law, which I mentioned before. It states that the direction of an induced current in a loop will be creating a magnetic field which opposes the magnetic flux through the loop. Also, when a magnetic field changes over time, an electric field is induced which will be tangent to the loop in direction of the current, which you can see here. I chose example 7 from chapter 31 to show how induction works. In this example, a strong electromagnet producing a uniform magnetic field of 1.6 Tesla over an area of 0.2 square meters is surrounded by a coil which has 200 turns, and the total resistance of the coil is 20 ohms. And the current through the electromagnet is reduced to 0 within 20 milliseconds. And if the current in the electromagnet is 0, there will be no electric field, so B final will be 0. So the question is, what is the current induced in the coil? So to calculate that, we use Faraday's law of induction, which states that the induced EMF is equal to the change in magnetic flux over the change in time times the number of curls. And so we start plugging in numbers. The change of magnetic flux is the change of B times A over the change in time times the number of turns. And the change in the magnetic field will be B final minus B initial over the change in time times the area times the number of turns. And we already said that the final magnetic field will be 0. So we will have 0 minus 1.60 Tesla over the change in time, which will be 20 times 10 to the negative third seconds, and times 200 turns, times 0.200 square meters. And this will give you an EMF of 3,200 volts. And to calculate the current, you use the current is equal to the EMF over the resistance. The EMF is 3,200 volts over the resistance, which is 20.0 ohms, which equals 160 amps. This is your final answer.